Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to do a review on a Ford Fiesta St. I came on vacation with my girlfriend in San Francisco and I rented this car from Turo. I've been driving it for about a day and a half. I didn't take a lot of POV drives because I didn't have my headpiece. I forgot to bring it. So I'm going to try to do the best I can and just hold it in my hand. Let's see. It's actually a real nice car. It's small, but it's nice. I like small cars. You guys know that I'm a BMW guy, but I like everything. I'm really a car guy. So you put the belt on here. Hope the lens is clean. Let's see something. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to tape the driving with the 6-speed without my headpiece to film. But yeah, basically this car, I mean, it's a cool car. It would be a good daily driver. It's like the ideal daily driver, this thing. It's very small on the outside, but truthfully, the inside of the car, it's more than big enough. It's all plastic. It's a Ford. Some stuff feels pretty cheap, but it's also a very solid car. You know, and if you want, you can put the back seats down. There's room to carry stuff around. I would definitely consider getting one of these as a daily. It's a nice car and it's a lot of fun. Like yesterday, I really should have filmed it. But yesterday, I'm up in San Francisco, so there's a lot of like windy, twisty roads on the mountain. And I mean, the thing, it's not very fast, but it handles great. It's definitely fast enough, you know, for what you need. It doesn't feel slow at all. You know, it's a quick car. It's not a race car. It's a quick car. But it's a real good handling car. You know, like front-wheel drive, I always feel pretty stable, like coming around the turns on mountain roads and stuff. You know, so close the window a little. There's no exhaust in the car, so there's no reason to keep the window open so you could hear it. Make sure I'm going the right way. Let's see what navigation's saying here. I really don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going right. So, yeah, like San Francisco, there's huge hills. Like, the cars like this, it's like vertical on a lot of the hills. It's a little weird when you're not used to the stick shift car you drive and you feel like you're gonna roll backwards, but I'm getting used to it now. I didn't put the hill assist on, which I probably should have, but on my Volkswagen, I hated the hill assist. I had the car for months. I couldn't turn the hill assist off. I hated the thing. I could never figure out how to do it. I used to over-rev the car on every hill. It drove me nuts. All right, this is my turn, 280 north. The car's like real easy to heel toe downshift if you wanted to. We're doing 80 already. Sorry for the camera moving so much. I'm trying to hold the torque steer and the control the torque steer in the car at the same time. But yeah, like driving wise, this car, I don't know if it's the guy's suspension. It's a Turo and he has 116,000 miles. The suspension's a little bit loud. It's a little bit loud driving in the car. Not unbearable. I'm used to it now after a day and a half. The first day I was saying, like, what the hell's with the suspension? You know, is it broken? Why is it so loud? But as I'm driving it, it's not making any noises, and it feels like great around the turns. It's like super stiff. I mean, this car's like very easy to control. I just think the car's a little bit loud. It doesn't feel broken anymore. The gear shifter, it's probably the easiest gear shifter I've ever drove. Super easy. car is super quiet. I mean, for a stick shift car, you know, like, I mean, it's weird comparing it to my BMW. Let's just say on the 335, it's probably one of the hardest stick shift cars you ever drove in your life. I let my friend drive it the other day, and he has like 2 stick shift cars. He's a mechanic. I mean, when he got in the car, he even stalled. He's like, this is unbelievable how hard it is to drive the car. It's probably like a stage 3 or 4 clutch. It's super testy, and it's super tight. The 325 on that stick shift, basically it's one of the softest clutches I ever felt. I mean, I almost think the clutch is broken where I have to re-bleed the line, but I re-bled the line, and it's still super soft. I think it's just a stock 2001 BMW 325 clutch is a little bit soft. Gear shifter wise, you know how BMWs are. I mean, the gear shifter feels like you got a broomstick and it's shifting through a bag of marbles. With this car, it feels more like a Honda. You know, like the gear shifter's like super tight. Like when you put it in neutral, like this. When you put it in neutral and you move it around, it's like, it's even like hard to move, you know, and every gear is real easy to find. You go like the 5th gear, you can't even tell the difference from going from 5th to 6th. 4th gear. And the car pulls. I mean, I really like the car, truthfully. If I can get to maybe a windy road again later, I have my girlfriend with me, and she let me go for like 2-3 hours. We were on a windy road up in the mountains. She let me do that yesterday, so today I think we're going to do what she wants to do. But this car, it's like a fun car to drive around. It's good to have as a daily. If you're looking to win like drag races or 40 rolls, this is not the car for you. Is it fast enough? I mean, yeah, it's kind of fast enough. You know, it's not annoyingly slow. If you want to go to the track, I bet you there's a great car to take to the track. There's a lot of good points to this thing. I mean, a lot. Yeah, so I'm back. Make sure I was going the right way. But yeah, I mean, this is like, I really don't even want to give the car up. I wish it was my car. I'd love to drive this thing around Vegas every day. I really would. The roads in Vegas certainly aren't like the roads out here in San Francisco, but yeah, it's a comfortable car. You know, you don't have the prestige like BMW has. Not meaning like people look at you a certain way because you have a BMW. I can care less. I have old BMWs. It's just like if you go to car meets, there's a BMW community. You know, you pull up, you know, people love talking about BMWs. There's just like a certain thing to it. You know, like there's a certain thing that comes with being like a BMW owner that's great. And I'm not saying the Fiesta community is bad because I don't know it, but I very rarely see a Ford Fiesta at a car meet. I don't know what the community's like. You know, and that's pretty big for me. I go to car meets a couple times a day. I'm like a BMW guy. You know, I like talking about them. I know about them. And I kind of know the servicing on them. This car is just like, yeah, it's a Ford with a small motor that handles pretty good. It's the same like body as the cheap Ford Fiesta, but they made like a race model out of it. It's a cool thing. It's small. I like small cars. So yeah, I don't know if I was rambling on, guys. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say. Just, am I going the right way? Yeah, I just wanted to review the car. Drive the car. Let's see something. If I go to one of those mountain roads later, I definitely would like to take a video coming around turns. Right now I'm on the highway. It's a little bit boring, but Because everything about, look, I'm cruising like 4,000 RPMs. There's no exhaust, but you don't even hear the car. It's so smooth. Like my 335, I'm a good stick shift driver, I promise you. If you're a passenger, you're not saying you're uncomfortable, but you're going to know it's a stick shift car. Like if you close your eyes and hop in this car with me, and they asked you, is that an automatic or a manual? You probably say it's an automatic. You know, it's like, it's super smooth, which is kind of fun. You know, it's like, for me, one of the fun things about driving manual is like the perfect shift in the gear. There's nothing better like than a smooth shift from first to second or second to third, or like a heel-toe down shift going from like, you know, going down at the second and coming around a turn. You hit that shift perfectly. You know what I mean? With this car, it basically happens in almost every shift. It's a lot of fun. You feel like you're a better driver than you are. You know, it's yeah, it's cool. I'm definitely happy I rented it. It opened up my eyes to like the Fiesta. You know, I watch YouTube channels and everything, and I was always interested in this Ford Fiesta. Everyone who has one says they love it. You know, anything you hear about the car, people say they love it. So I wanted to see what all the hype was about. It's, if I want to say, is it better than I thought? It's probably exactly what I thought it was going to be like. Like if you're on the gas, the car moves. Watch third. I mean, I don't know if it's pulling fast, but it feels like it's pulling fast in here. I mean, that's what counts, you know. It feels fast or fast enough. And I had a great time driving it. I never go along with that drive the slow car fast, fast car slow, because I'd rather drive a fast car fast. That's just me, but I mean, there's something about it. You know, like my BMW, if you start in second gear at 40 and you punch it and go from second to third, I mean, you're over 100 miles an hour in a few seconds. You know, it's like, you can't go that fast on regular roads all the time. On a car like this, you could have a little bit of fun through the gears, redlining it, you know, switching gears around, ripping turns fast. I guess every car has its own feel, you know. Please, guys, I hope I'm not rambling or I'm all over the place with this video. I haven't made a video in a month, so I'm a little bit rusty, but I felt like it would be a shame to have this Ford Fiesta and not make like a little POV drive and a little review or give my opinion on the car. You know, and by no means I'm an expert. It's just, I like to make YouTube videos about my experience with stuff. I'm not the most experienced person with fixing cars, or I'm not a race car driver, but I'm 42 years old. I had a lot of different cars throughout the years. I drove a lot of different cars. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a professional race car driver, but I'm a pretty good driver. Probably better than most, or some. Better than a lot is a cop. So, my opinion doesn't matter, but I've had experience. What I say, it's usually close to the truth. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I have 200 subscribers. You know what I mean? No one's motivating me to say something on any one of my videos. If I review a part, if I review a car, I have no motivation to lie. Any video that I give or review, it's my experience with the car. That's all it's ever going to be. You know, I have a full-time job, not a professional YouTuber. Just I like showing my experience. You you know what? On Wednesday night, I went to a car meet. Like I said, I have 205 subscribers as of today. Today is November, I think, 13th. 205 subscribers. I was at the car meet, and there was a guy with a BMW 335. And, you know, he came over. He always talked to people about the cars. So the first thing he said is, "Oh, man, are you Mike LVN54?" You know, I never heard that before. Not like he's seen TJ Hunt, but that was the first time I ever seen someone recognize me from my YouTube channel. It was kind of cool. So, yeah, it's just a little, I guess it's like just something along the way I never experienced. And before I go, I want to tell you guys a little bit about why I haven't made a video in about a month. I bought this new, a 2001 325. I posted a couple of shots of the car. And truthfully, it's been like 5-6 weeks. This thing kicked my butt. I had to fix every single thing almost on this car. I didn't fix it personally. I have a mechanic, and he fixes it for me. But the car needed everything. It started with, it needed a whole brand new cooling system, water pump, thermostat, all the lines. The suspension was shot. Needed all new suspension, all new control arms, coilovers. The back bumper was messed up. All the interior was messed up. I mean, what was the last thing I did? I just got an idle control valve. Everything was running good for 2 days. I got an idle control valve has to be cleaned. The diesel valve is dirty. I'm getting a lean code now for the secondary air pump. I mean, I don't know. Pretty much almost every single thing except for the paint and the motor was messed up on the car. So I was just discouraged. I was a little bit discouraged to make content with it. So that's the reason why. It would have probably been good for the channel. But I'm an insurance agent. It's open enrollment. I'm way too busy to be working on the car. And I just wanted to get it back on the road. From the little bit I drove it, I love it. I love the car. I'm going to keep it for a while, so there will be content, there will be reviews. The car is going to be on the channel a lot. Hopefully by the end of this week, it'll be up and running for good, like in a reliable state. I've been going to junkyards every week and, you know, like getting lights, getting different parts for the car, getting interior pieces. I've been doing a lot of work trying to get it done. I just haven't filmed it, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But I promise to make a lot of videos once it's up and running and open enrollment slows down. So that's enough for me. I'm going to stop rambling. If you like my content, if you like BMWs or car reviews, subscribe to my channel. Hit a like button. It'll get me out there to more people so they can watch it. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with these cars ever since I started the channel, filming or not. Yeah, I've been having a great time. I love the car community. So thank you for watching, and I'll see all you guys on the next one.